Over the course of the next 9 minutes, I'm going to show you how locksmiths, just like yourself, are able to rank at the top of Google Maps on the first page of search results and now in AI searches utilizing local on-page and off-page SEO strategies. Let me share my screen and show you how locksmiths in Baltimore, Maryland are able to rank on the first page of search. So here we have the example locksmith in Baltimore, and there's really two ways to get your business to the first page of search results. There's what's called the Google 3-pack, which I'm highlighting right here, and is primarily controlled by what is called local SEO in your Google business profile. And then there's the first 8 slots of a Google search result, and that's controlled by elements of what we call on-page SEO and off-page SEO. I'm first going to cover on-page SEO since that's what I think most small business owners associate search engine optimization with. So to figure out how your website is performing or a competitor site is performing with on-page SEO, one of the things you can do is just do a report called site : and then enter the website address. So I'm going to use Advanced Security Safe and Lock as the example since they're in the #1 slot. I'm going to go to their website. I'm going to highlight their website's URL, and then I'm going to go back to search and type in site : and then I'm entering the website address. And here we can see all of the pages that Google has currently indexed and is including in their search ranking reports for Advanced Security Safe and Lock. Now, what stands out to me is their use of what we call long tail keywords, right? So this is an example of a broad keyword, just their jobs page, right? Doesn't really give you much information, doesn't tell you what type of job it is, where that job is located. That is an example of a broad search term. But on their more important pages, they have things like #1 locksmith in Baltimore, Maryland. And as we know, our search term was locksmith in Baltimore. So here we could see the SEO keyword that they're trying to rank for in their meta tag title. It's also in their meta description. And then when you go through the content of the website itself, you can also see that there. And that shows you just how easy on-page SEO can be. As long as you structure it correctly within your meta tag title, your meta description, and then throughout the content of the website page itself, you have a very good shot at ranking, as long as you're using long tail keywords. Now, the other thing that I'll tell you about on-page SEO is the golden rule is you have 1 keyword per page. So notice how Advanced Security Safe and Lock has multiple Google search results pages, all with different search terms, right? So now you can see that they're trying to rank within Abingdon, Maryland, and they're using the term #1 locksmith in Abingdon, right? We could kind of go down here a little bit further or scroll up and do locksmith coupons, right? Or home, car, home, and commercial lockout services. As we scroll to the 3rd page, you see locksmith in Pasadena, locksmith in Randallstown, locksmith in Germantown. So what I think I appreciate most about Advanced Security is the fact that for all of the services they offer, they have a dedicated page for them. And then you can also see all of the towns that they're trying to rank within as well. And that is a great sign of on-page SEO. Now, another way to get to the first page of search results is by also focusing on what is called your Google Business Profile and local SEO. Now, to figure out how your Google Business Profile is performing, you can actually just take your website's or your business's telephone number and search it on Google. And what should appear on the right-hand side is your Google Business Profile knowledge panel. Now, we all know about reviews, right? Whether you're just starting out or you've been in business for multiple years, reviews are king and can help you scale quickly into the Google 3-pack. But in the absence of reviews, there are 4 other things you can be doing to further optimize your local SEO strategy. The first one would be uploading photos consistently to the Google Business Profile. Just like Facebook or Instagram, the more you upload your photos, the more photos you upload, the better it's going to appear. Now, here's the catch. Before you upload a photo, make sure you name it, you rename the file an SEO-friendly name. So, for instance, if I had uploaded this of like a key fob duplicator, or I did like a car key replacement, my SEO keyword for this file name would be car key replacement or key fob replacement in Baltimore, Maryland. And the more photos I upload that have some SEO-friendly keywords and descriptions in them, the easier it is for Google to understand just what type of work that I do. Now, the second thing you can do is also utilize a section called Google Business Profile Posts. Not many businesses utilize this, and I don't understand why. A Google Business Profile post done correctly can really help expand your reach and frequency in the Google 3-pack. Now, the key to that is making sure that you're using SEO-friendly descriptions, right? So in this situation, we probably would have suggested, a 2019 Dodge key programming service in Baltimore. here at Safeway Lock and Key, we can do it all. We can do it all for old and new cars, no problem. Call today for a free estimate, right? Something as simple as that. But if you have 1 to 2 Google Business Profile posts go out on a monthly basis at a minimum, you can really scale your search visibility rather quickly. Now, another thing we want you to take advantage of that we're not seeing on this profile is something called questions and answers. So here at MarketKeep, I'm going to show you ours, right? As somebody that manages or owns the business profile, you can go in and actually submit your own questions and respond with answers to them. Now, this is great because I think we all know that there are probably questions that come up in your contact forms and your phone calls out on your appointments that customers just always seem to ask. And those are the exact type of questions that you should be putting in your Google Business Profile because you know that these are things that people are searching for anyway. So here is where you would go to upload your question, and then you can immediately respond with an answer. Now, the fourth and final thing we want you to take advantage of is something called your products and services section. This is where you can actually go in, list the services that you offer. You can even include pricing on them. You could give them an SEO-friendly description. But if you think about it, if you maximize those 4 elements of a Google Business Profile as you work to building more reviews for your business, you're ultimately going to see yourself in the Google 3-pack. Now, the last part to ranking effectively on the first page of search is something called off-page SEO, right? On-page SEO refers to the keywords you have embedded in your website. Local SEO refers primarily to how to get into maps in your local Google Business Profile. Off-page SEO is all about generating links from other websites that point back to you, or commonly referred to as backlinking. Now, a lot of people hear the term backlinking and just think the more backlinks I have, the better. That's not what we're saying. We need to prioritize quality versus quantity. Now, to get to the first page of search for a term like Locksmith in Baltimore, we can actually tell that there, at a minimum, you need about 22 other websites to point back to you for the search term Locksmith in Baltimore in order to be considered to the first page of search. That being said, the great thing about off-page SEO is it does leave a paper trail. So in this situation, again, Advanced Security has 284 backlinks from 61 referring domains. Those referring domains or backlinks are really from places called local citations, which are places that they can list their business's name, address, and telephone number. So they have a backlink from the Better Business Bureau. They have a backlink from Yellow Pages, Bird Eye, Dex Knows, Alarms.org, 101homesecurity.com, right? Search terms or backlinks that really revolve around Locksmiths. They're not just going out and getting just random backlinks, right? If we went to Porch, you could see again, like they're a pro at Porch, right? If we were to kind of go down to citylocalpro.com, they have a backlink on a website for basically Locksmiths in Baltimore. But that's the beauty of off-page SEO is if you have more descriptive backlinks or backlinks that are applicable to your business, those count a heck of a lot more than something just like a random backlink. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have any further questions regarding our report or you'd like to schedule a call to talk further about our services, again, please just fill out a free SEO evaluation request. But thanks again for watching, and I wish you the best of luck with the business. Thanks a lot and take care.